Now, let's look at another type of chart that is interesting when we want to associate two or more dimensions. The tree map. You already know the process. We go to the part to add a chart, look for the tree map, and drag it to our report. This chart helps us relate two or more hierarchical dimensions. I will select an example that allows us to easily understand how it works. I want to know from which device users are visiting, desktop, tablet, or mobile. From those devices, I will also see which browser they are using. So let's get started. I want to have device category as my dimension. Now, I will add the second dimension. I will search for browser and add it. I will increase the size of my chart to better visualize the information. Next, I will reduce the amount of data displayed since multiple browsers appear on each device with minimal participation, making the information unreadable. To reduce the amount of information, I will go to the chart settings and change the total rows from 500 to 25. Correct. How can we read this chart? I am considering the device category and browser, relating them to a metric, the number of views. First, let's observe that the chart shows a total number of views in the All classification, which groups all categories. In this case, there are 376,204 views. These views will be divided by the device category, desktop, tablet, and mobile, in relation to the browser used in each category. If I focus on desktop, I will see the total number of views generated through this device. By hovering over the browsers used, the chart will divide the total views from desktop by each browser, with Google Chrome being the most used browser. The same happens with the other devices. The chart first shows the total views generated through the device and then breaks it down by browser. As you can see, the intensity of the color and the size of the rectangle indicate the amount of the assigned metric. We can continue adding dimensions, and the information will keep getting hierarchically organized and broken down. However, unless we need something very specific, it is not advisable to do so, as it can become unreadable. Let's test it, and I will also add the gender dimension. I have added the dimension, but nothing happened, because we need to make an additional configuration. We go to Levels to Show, and increase it to 3 so that it shows the 3 levels of dimensions we have configured. Now, all the information is displayed. However, as I mentioned earlier, the information breaks down so much that it can be difficult to read. See you in the next class.